Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of A Taste of the Food Life. Thank you so much for once again joining me here as we continue my food tasting journey here on the show. Joining me for this special series is Jen. Say hello, Jen.
Hello, Jen.
And we are going to continue looking at some new companies I discovered here recently at some of our San Antonio local pop-up markets that are apparently all around town.
Yes.
I mean, they're everywhere. And I'm excited that I have begun to start to make contacts with some food purveyors. And today we're going to just do a bit of a tasting on a group that I discovered called the Honey Tree. I'm not sure if you guys can see here in the, oh, there it is, the Honey Tree. They are purveyors of honey. And I'm again, working on getting to know these companies and learning about them. But I remember from our conversation with them, they're based here in the San Antonio area, but they have about 600 hives across the state of Texas. And so I don't know anything about, you know, honey and how to harvest it and so forth, but they have different areas around the state. And so I'm sure that has some sort of impact in terms of things like flavor and so forth. We have two honeys that we're going to try today. The first, the Texas blend. What was that?
Because we're two honeys.
Yes, yes we are. This is the Texas blend. And then there's something that I'm very excited to try called Texas Citrus. And we like honey.
Yeah.
We use it for various, in fact, we just did an episode recently on peanut butter cookies from the Pastry Corner.
Yes.
You taught me something to do with honey that involves peanut butter years and years and years ago.
When I was a girl, my afternoon snack at my Nana's house was that she would mix peanut butter and honey until it was goopy, and then she would put it on saltine crackers. And it was the best snack ever. Yeah. And that was like my afternoon snack. I don't remember if it was before my nap or after my nap or whatever. It was just my little before dinner
snack. Well, and I remember when you told me, as with many things you've introduced me to, I first had the sort of skeptic face. It looks kind of like this. But we had reached the halfway point on a jar of peanut butter, and you said, hey, check this out. And she squeezed a bunch of peanut butter into the jar, and I became a believer. And so, not going to do that with this honey.
No.
At least not yet. But we're going to try the Texas blend first.
Now, I imagine we would have to have some more conversations with the Honey Tree people.
Yes.
But because they are local to the San Antonio and Texas area, they're probably really good for allergies and things of that nature, because if you ingest the honey from the pollen in the area, you become less susceptible.
I'd be curious to find out more, which is good that they have their email here on their lid. You can reach them at sahoneyguys@gmail.com. And so I'm going to send an email to try and hopefully invite them to be on the show, but also to ask that question, because that's what email's for. So we're going to start with the Texas blend. You have
dip
your
my little spoon.
I have a little fork.
Because I don't want to.
Don't be shy.
Well,
I'm going to do it for real. I can already tell from her reaction.
This ain't no honeybee honey.
Oh, wow. This is absolutely delightful. I keep stealing your word, but it fits.
It is.
It's some of the best honey I've ever had. And I can't say that I'm a honey connoisseur in terms of always having tried varieties, but this definitely makes me more curious, right?
Yeah.
And so, wow, that was a Texas blend. This is the Texas Citrus, and that excites me because the word citrus next to anything usually means good things. This one's just a little bit of a shade darker than the first one. And I'm going to actually clean my fork.
I cleaned my spoon over.
because...
I was going to put them next to each other, dude.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
A little bit darker.
Just a bit.
This
Just
one.
a bit. All right. Well, you first.
Here, I'll be a big boy. Take some. I just don't want to. I don't want to waste any of it.
Right. Well, it's not gonna be wasted because it's awesome. If that first one was any clue.
Like from spillage.
Right. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
So that one does have some tanginess.
Yeah.
It's not overwrought. Like it's not like in your face lemon or orange
Right.
or whatever. So I don't know what kind of magical things that they did to make it Texas citrus, but it does have a little more, I mean, tang, but it's not in a bad way.
Right. There's there's just,
It's just a twinge.
if happy had a flavor, this would be the taste of happiness and joy.
Tinga. No, that's
No, that's You need to find the honey tree. Write to them. sahoneyguys@gmail.com. I'm going to, because I want them on the show, so I can talk to them about this, because this is delicious. This is absolutely fantastic. I can think of several different ways to use these honeys, but it's awesome that you're getting them in such a pure form,
yeah.
and they're so delicious. So yeah, I could see that on a good French toast, perhaps.
Yeah.
Maybe over some berries. Maybe just a good piece of toast.
Just on a spoon.
Or a baby fork. Well, we thank you so much for joining us here on A Taste of the Food Life. I know I appreciate it. Thank you for doing some of these with me here recently.
Thanks for having me.
And
Honey.
yeah, so make sure here on YouTube, if you haven't already, click subscribe and click that notification bell so you know when the episodes land. Also, you can find A Taste of the Food Life on Facebook, Instagram, and also TikTok. If you want to see me do silly things in about a minute, join my social media, find out what's going on. And I thank you for all your support and all of the time you spend watching these shows. So with that, thank you as always for joining me, and remember the most important thing: you're awesome, you're amazing, and the world's a better place because you are in it. We'll see you next time on A Taste of the Food Life.